So what we doing with LV General, man? Because yo, there's actually documentation that my man has been convicted for a SA before. Now I don't know the details of what actually kind of happened because it just says sexual assault, so we don't know sexual assault. You could slap a girl's ass, you don't know or something. That's still sexual assault. That's still wrong as well. You get me? But yeah, man, there's been proof that he has actually been convicted of this before. So now I gotta look at it like, yo, bro, you're on your own. Because when I first heard it about him, I was like, yo, I ain't gonna judge. When I first heard that he went jail for this other thing, I said, yo, I'm not gonna judge him on this thing because I don't really know too much. Yeah, you get me, and it can happen. We've seen man get caught up for stuff, yeah, that ain't done. You know what I'm saying? But now that more and more details are just emerging, it's nah, man. You know what I'm saying? Looking at him sideways, like looking at him a bit weird now. So it's like, why? Even if you beat this case that you're on right now, you're still done out here because the evidence has been presented to everyone about your previous thing. You somehow kept that quiet because that was a conviction from last January 2025. So you kind of kept that quiet and you probably would have breezed through. You know what I'm saying? If you never got arrested for this thing here, because it's been over a year since you got convicted for that for your first thing, yeah, and nobody knew about it. You was on Arsenal TV, everything. Career was still, you know what I'm saying? This second thing here now you're done. Now the first thing's come out, you're done now. Even if you beat this second thing now, when you come out, you're done. Your Arsenal TV career's done. You're cancelled. You're never gonna be able to. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to literally be underground, bro. You're gonna have to be underground. You're gonna social media, everything. You're gonna get trolled by people. People are gonna call you all kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's harsh, but why? These are the things what happen when you do them kind of things, bro. Because you know what I'm saying. You're done out here, man. LV General is done out here, man. There's no coming back from this now. There's no coming back at all. I was gonna say something, but I forgot, man. It will have to come back to me, and it. But yeah, here we got Bouncer anyway. You know, Bouncer just got the basically there was a woman, you know what's mad as well? There was a woman that he actually got convicted of sexually assaulting, yeah. She has been trying to hit people like the Shade Borough and other spot places and telling them, listen, this guy you promote, LV General, has been convicted of sexual assault in me. And it's like they never took notice. No one took notice. I'm gonna show you the emails and that what she's done. I don't know. Maybe this same woman got through to Bounce and she Bouncer's got video footage of him in court admitting to this charge as well. But that's on his Telegram. You have to go and sign up to his Telegram. So if you want to go and see that, sign up to Bouncer's Telegram in it. Like I said, I'm gonna skip through this because I don't want to
آخر
watch it all.
single
Yeah,
them you got to down.
I want you to go and watch Bouncer's video as well. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to just take his whole thing. If you want to get the whole depth of what's going on, watch this whole video that Bouncer put up. I'm just gonna get into the bits that show that he has actually been convicted of this before.
The evidence. He thought, yeah, let me change my plea this peak. Yeah. And obviously he got sentenced to this.
So look, this is a case against Augustine Alexander Mitchell, which is LV General, and basically, um, this is the woman getting this is the email. This woman is getting the email or message or whatever. Getting it's basically the prosecution and them letting let the prosecution or the courts letting the woman know what is happening with LV General when he caught the case against her. You get me? They're saying I'm writing to let you know what has happened in this case in which you are a witness in the London Crown Court. Augustine Alexander Mitchell, LV General, found guilty of the charges sexual assault. You get me? Sexual assault on a female. The sentence was as follows: 50 weeks community order with the following requirements: unpaid work, 180 hours, rehabilitation activity requirement, 10 days, cost imposed, 800, victim surgeons imposed, compensation not awarded. So they basically just let her know what happened. You know what I'm saying? They let her know what happened in court. He got 50 weeks community order, unpaid work, 180 hours. So he's doing community service. So like I said, man, I don't want to jump to conclusions, but I feel like this case, what he got convicted of here, I don't think it was as nowhere near as bad as the thing he's on right now. But this is what I'm saying. Like a lot of people with crimes, even with not just sexual assault crimes or anything, street crimes, and that man start off petty robberies, then probably do an armed robbery, and then you know what I'm saying, they grow, and just like this here, that's what's probably happened with this case. I feel like this was like no sexual assault is a minor, so don't get it twisted when I'm saying a minor, but I'm saying in like levels of what he's done. Like I said, I feel like he probably just slapped this girl's ass or done something like that. I don't think he actually scraped her or he would have went jail. He would have not got 50 weeks community service and unpaid work. Do you know what I'm saying? So I feel like this was a low. This is the best way I can say a low level sexual assault charge. I feel like this one was. But like I said, man, the shit grows. And if this came out last year, well, look, because look, this is from the 7th of April last year. So this is a whole year. So if this came out last year and everybody knew, maybe this woman who is a victim on his new charge wouldn't have not this wouldn't even happen to her. You know what I'm saying? Because he probably would have been cancelled, or people would have probably seen him and known to stay away from him. You get me? Stay away from this guy. This guy is a creep, or you know what I'm saying? So, boy, there's no helping LV General at this point, man. No help for it. And like I said, man, like I'm not quick to this with no case here. I'd rather wait and I'll speak on what's going on at the moment, but I'm not quick to just say, yo, get them the fuck out of here. You get me? I'm not quick to just say that, bro. We don't. You need to see certain things first and know wagwan, and then you can actually give your full judgment. You get me? But this is supposed to be the conversation with this woman with LV as well, where it's saying, yes, screenshot you loser. Nah, mate, I have a woman, you pussy. Or go find man. And they're saying you're surrounded by yes men. That's why no one checked you. You were moving mad. He's saying you're a liar. Okay, whatever. Touching girls without their consent, and now you're acting like you don't remember. And he's saying I wasn't even drunk. Man said whatever. Okay, bye. And he's saying you're a liar. Saying you fucking predator. I'm not a liar, bro. He's saying 100% liar. You get me? So that's what I'm saying. You see what that person said, this woman saying here, touching girls without their consent, and now you're acting like you don't remember. So I'm assuming I'm sure this is the victim from his first case. I'm sure it is. You know what I'm saying? So with this victim from his first case, boom. Um, and they're saying as well, touching girls without consent. I feel like he just touched. I don't think like his first conviction was for actual scrape, but like I said, it grows and it. You know what I'm saying? Certain times, crime like you do things, it starts grow. You start getting more heavily involved and more heavily involved. And if this would have all came out, probably nothing would have happened with the You get me, with the other case that's going on now. Um,
Even mad.
And then look, just more. This is just more of the conversation. Like, don't worry, I'm not a clout chaser like you, bro. And they saying, get the fuck out of here. I don't want clout, clout, ha ha ha. I'm telling you that you were moving mad. It's respect. Show me then. Why didn't you film it? And they're saying, you're right, I should have, but you were filming everything, so it's probably on your phone. And he's saying, talking shit, man. Rewatch the footage and see how you were moving mad. So they're just letting him know that, yo, you was moving mad. And then he's saying, you lying. He's saying, stop replying your waste, man. He's saying, get the fuck out of here. Didn't you say there was levels and you're arguing me like an idiot? He says, I'm not arguing. Aren't you signed, yeah? I'm texting. Don't watch me. Watch yourself, make money. No one's watching you, and stop hating on good people, you prick. That's why you're 40 something still making YouTube videos hating on good people.
Your bid age.
And then saying, where you're not good, bro. Show me. At your big age, fossil age. You even know my age is stupid. Grow up, man. Big man thing, you're sick. This isn't even a girl's account, and they're saying you grow up and stop acting like you've never seen girls before. And they just, you get me. And then he's just saying, yo, you're a troll, and they're saying, on God, I'm a girl. You get me. So that's just more like arguing and that. And then look, this same girl. has shown Bounce a screenshot, like a screenshot of her contacting Shadesborough. You know what I'm saying? Saying, "Hi, I'm messaging anonymously as someone who used to support your content and wanted to raise concerns about the continued featuring of LV General, the Wall of Entertainment. I was sexually assaulted by him, and I'm aware of multiple other women with similar allegations." Whoa, I didn't know about that. But there's other women with, you know what I'm saying? You know, with these cases as well, like as soon as one comes out, bare women start coming forward as well. So a lot of times, if men are really doing this on the regular, once one comes forward, others start getting brave and coming forward, getting the courage to come forward as well. You know what I'm saying? So this is saying, I'm aware of multiple other women with similar allegations, with evidence and police report cases supporting these claims. Seeing him continuously promoted and platformed has been extremely distressing as a victim. You get me? And I don't think Shadesborough hollered them back or even said not. Maybe I'm wrong, but Shadesborough, I don't think Shadesborough actually took it up. At the same time, they're messaging them anonymously, but Shadesborough maybe could have messaged them back and said, "Can you give us more details or show us some proof?" And you know what I'm saying? And I feel like if they did go into depth about it, Shadesborough would have probably posted that first. I don't know. Unless they've got a friendship relationship with LV General, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But this person here who he sexually assaulted the first time has been trying to contact and get through. They've probably got through to Bouncer now, and now it will all come out. So it's Pete for and LV General, man. He's done out here, bro. He's done out here. Whether he beats this case or not, yeah, he's still gonna be cancelled. Arsenal TV's done. He ain't gonna probably go to no more games no more. They ain't gonna rate. You know what I'm saying? It's mad how your life can be over, you know. But these kind of like I said, man, you probably just have to stay off social media because it's gonna be harsh for you, man. But at the same time, you just gotta watch and just not get caught up in these kind of crimes in the first place. You know what I'm saying? Because the cancellation on your career will be heavy. Like people will stay away from it. You know what I'm saying? Mentally, it's gonna fuck with you mentally as well, to where you're gonna be in a bad space. But isn't that kind of your fault as well at the same time? That's yeah, man. Well, like I said, anyway, I was just letting you lot know that the evidence and that's out there. Let me know what you lot think about it anyway, though, man. If you're watching, subscribe to yo people, subscribe to the channel, man. If you're watching, don't you like the way that? Don't you like what man's doing, bro? I should be getting more subs, man. Subscribe to the channel, give the video a like, leave a comment below.
I done sold all this dope for years just to become a YouTuber. Shit fucked up, y'all.